Well, hello, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get into your love reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you today. We are going to be clarifying a few of these cards, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and pull from the top, and it doesn't really matter if it's reverse or upright, okay? This is for Sagittarius. All right, at the bottom of the deck, you had the Devil, which is interesting because the Devil was technically in reverse. So this is letting me know that some good things are really happening here for you. Oh, no wonder that the Devil was there. Yeah, it was in reverse. Ooh-wee. You know, it's so funny how interesting, how spicy Sagittarius love readings are, right? So you won't hear me say anything about something. No, I'm going to specifically say someone, because this is a love reading. You have been codependent on someone's energy for far too long. When they're not in your life, you feel rejected. You're like, oh shit. Like, I know that they're a player. I know that they're no good, but for some odd reason, you need their validation and you really, really don't. And when they come back in, then all of a sudden the world is shining again. And I don't really think that a lot of you truly understand that this is what has been happening to you, like your feelings, your mood swings. And it's all because of someone who you feel you have, not even who you feel. This is someone who you really do have a strong connection with. And it's been a very long time that you've been dealing with them, and they're hard to let go of. That's really why the Devil was there. That's why it's here, basically. Even if it was in reverse, this is like you are trying your best to detach from them. You're trying to let go of your obsession and your addiction to their attention. You're trying your best to let it go. But I'm telling you, just based off of what I see, a lot of you are going to let this person right back in. Some of you know that this person isn't free, and some of you know that this person isn't free and you don't care. That's how hooked you are on them. Some of you will be going into relationships like this, by the way. Got to make sure I put that disclaimer out. Some of you will be going into relationships like this. There's a difference between you and this person. I don't know who it is. I don't know who's what. There's age difference. For some of you, this is actually like someone of a different culture, different race. And a lot of y'all are addicted to the sex. I can say that. Some of you, Sagittarius, you got many people up under your belt, honey. You got a lot of people up under your belt. There's someone that you dropped that is absolutely obsessed with you. There's someone that you stopped talking to who is absolutely obsessed. And every time you try to not talk to them or whatever, they find a way back in your bed or on your line. And it's not because you fall for them easily. I'm not going to say that you feel sorry for them. It's just, maybe you were having a lonely night, okay? And you end up talking to them. But there's someone who's really like, they are hooked. I can say it that way. There's someone hooked on you. Someone is hooked bad. Someone is definitely not free. Definitely not. Let me make sure you guys can see this. But again, like I said before, someone doesn't care. Like, you can tell that in this reading that someone, it could be married or in a long term. but someone doesn't care. I do feel like when you guys stop talking to this person, like they really know how to like go cold on you, like silent treatment like crazy. And you be doing everything in your power to stay busy. Oh my God. Okay, let me make sure I focus on my work now. Let me make sure I get my glow up so I can get revenge, my body revenge. It's so funny. You guys are so funny. Like you be doing shit like that. You be saying shit like that and knowing damn well you're going to fall for this person when they come back up in here. And you're only mad because they're not talking to you, okay? I do see a baby mom or a husband here, or baby father. They got in an argument with their other person, or someone got in an argument with their other person because they were like, you are mistreating me. You could have gotten an argument with them too, but for them, they're like, you are extracurricular activity. But because you uncalled feelings for this person is like, well, wait a minute, you already knew what this was about. But you're like, well, wait a minute, I still love you though. I still love you. You can't be treating me that way. But they've done a lot of different things to try to break away from this connection. Like I said before, there's codependency. Either they've done things to try to break away or you've done things to try to break away. And it's just for some odd reason, they're still here. But I also see them arguing with their person as well. You know, I see where there's been altercations and threats made about them needing to stop what they're doing. Oh, you got the King and the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is crazy. It almost feels like somebody started dealing with somebody else because they fell out of love. It's more so falling out of love or fell out of love with somebody. Because there's somebody else that is reading. It's like a new love. Like there's somebody else. Like somebody's falling out of love with one person and falling in love with another person. Like totally see that here. I do see someone, man, I don't know if this is you, Sagittarius. We are going to clarify this, but this is crazy. I do see where someone has been so emotionally out of control. I mean, I'm talking about somebody has like lost it. They're like, I want to be with you. I can't be without you. And, you know, there's been a separation, even if you're like in a long term with this person, right? Like there's been a separation. Like I'm going to leave. Like someone has been like, I'm just going to leave you. I'm not going to ever talk to you again. And, you know, it's only out of protest because then they run back. Now, I don't know who that is. I don't know, you know, if that's you running back or if it's their person who is protesting and threatening, they leave and then they run back to the person that you're dealing with. But that's what's happening. It literally is just an open, almost like an open relationship, third party. And it's like both people know about each other, but you don't know who each other is. You don't know, you may know the other person, but somebody don't know who the person is. There's still some mystery around the third party. But baby, when I tell you this is messy, this is messy. And this person knows that it's really hard to get their heart. They know it. They know it. They know for a fact. This is all in reverse. They know for a fact that it's so hard for them to really fall in love because right now they're not emotionally available for anybody. I don't care if they're even married. That's what's so crazy. Like they're non-committal. They're committed and non-committal. And some of you are so tired. You're so sick of it. You're so sick of it. You're like, again, that's what I'm saying. You know, like your feelings are hurt so badly because of the way that this person is treating you. And I just feel like you're like, I'm not talking to you ever again. Some of you guys unblock the person. You block and then you unblock. It's like being an emotional roller coaster ride. And this person doesn't really even believe that you're going to stick because it's been happening for a long time. You've been dealing with each other for a long time. Now I'm going to go ahead and clarify. I want to start with that Knight of Wands. All of these are upright. Somebody is a fool in love, baby. When I say somebody is a fool in love, this person says all types of shit. And Sagittarius, you could be doing this. You are a Casanova. You are a sweet talker. Could be female or divine masculine, rather, doing the same stuff. You just say stuff to people and you just get them to like fall for you, and you don't believe nothing that you're saying. Or you're falling for this kind of thing. You're falling for this. This person call you up on the phone and they're like, I want to see you. And baby, you be jumping. Baby, jumping. You got Judgment card twice here. This is how I know for a fact that someone is making a decision to not leave the person that they are with. And it sucks, but I do see that. Like, there's been separation, yes, but I feel like someone is making a decision to not leave the person that they have been in a long term with. Whether it's you, you know, or them. But someone is not ready to be single right now. They're not available or don't want to be available. And I think this is where the confrontation is really popping off, because someone is like, what do you mean? You know, I thought you said that you wanted to be with me, or something like that. Because again, I see that someone has made promises that they're not keeping. Let's get the King of Cups. Oh, yep, tired of it. It's a one-sided situation. It really is conditional. The only reason why I'm here is because you're giving me something. This, like, someone really is like selfish as hell. Like, when I tell you this person is so like emotionally unavailable, like they got bodies and body bags that hurt people's feelings all up and down United States and across the seas. Like, this person is ruthless, okay? Like, no strings attached type of thing. And a lot of you have been so dependent on this person because of the way they make you feel. The King of Cups can make you feel like you're just in love, head over heels in love. And then you wake up and you realize it's not that way. That's why you're crabby, irritated, sad, crying. The Queen of Cups in reverse is horrible. That's a horrible feeling, right? It's like, I can't let them go. I can't let them go. You know, that's a horrible place to be at. And a lot of you really are, they done made you crazy. You know, turn it into something that you would normally be. You're not acting rational. Getting all upset with your family and your friends. You just feel a little unstable. Like, and I really do feel like it's a maddening love. Like, you really, and I'm not saying that you don't have a connection with this person. I really do feel like you do. And it's been maddening the way they've been treating you. And you're losing patience. Okay? But then they keep coming back too. Like I said, it's just this weird, man, when I tell you that devil was so on point, it's this codependency energy here. Got your heads all messed up in the game. Let's get this Judgment. Got your head all messed up in the game. Oof, baby, this has been hurting. When I tell you hurting. It hurts because they don't reach out to you when they decide that they want to break. They don't reach out. They don't pick up their phone. Because this is why the Chariot is in reverse. They're not coming to you. Because again, there's somebody else around. And I'm telling you, you'll be like, I ain't ever going back. I'm not ever going back. And it never happens that way. Oh, you feel like they're an inconsiderate bastard. But when they come back up in here and you haven't seen them in a while, and they come back in here and they know what to say, they know what to do, baby, when I tell you, it's so hard for you to release them. But it's been a lot of temper flaring, going off on the person, and it's not changing with them. They're not there emotionally, like they're withholding a lot of what they will give to someone, and I'm not going to say they don't respect you, but right now they're in control. The sex may be amazing with you, or like I said before, when they get ready, they take action and come in, but I'm not really seeing them. They're greedy and disloyal. I just don't know how else to say it. You know, you could be just a part of this person's crew of women or men that they've been dealing with. And I'm not saying that they don't have feelings or even like you. I'm not saying that, but they fall out of love very quickly. They'll like you a lot for a whole week, and then all of a sudden they're a completely different person 2 weeks from now. I'm serious. I'm so serious. Very fickle individual. And it hurts when someone who gives you a reading tell you that. They romanticize love just as much as you do. That's why I said that emotionally detaching or unavailable, that's a crazy emotional body bag waiting to happen. And a lot of you have experienced that. And when time comes, when you had that moment of time where you haven't talked to them in a while, all of a sudden they get excited again. They want to hit you up again. And then that romance starts, that spark starts, that passion start all over. But it is a sickening cycle. And you're losing yourself a little bit, along the way. So you got to be careful about this person. Whew. Anyway, Sag, this is what I have for you guys. You know I love you with all my heart. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you're interested in a personal reading, all of that is below. Talk to you later. Bye.